line. McKinnon motion. Fake, and Tomczak under pressure unloads it toward the sideline. Going to be intercepted. Steve Brown has it, and he's inbounds at the 42 of Houston.
That was strictly a throwaway. Tomczak said he could easily throw the ball away. Then with that heat right down his throat, he threw the ball all the way over everybody's head. He didn't get it out of bounds.
Avoid the penalty. So the Oilers with the first turnover, and Warren Moon goes to work, and he's going long. Drew Hill is open and has it at the 11 in front of Donnell Wolford, the rookie cornerback, who has just returned after 3 weeks absence with a separated shoulder. He had good coverage, but when the ball was a bit underthrown, Hill was the man in the position to catch it.
Well, hour after hour before the game.
3rd down and 7. Moon underneath. It is intercepted. Lorenzo Lynch at the 20, at the 30, and finally tackled at the 44-yard line, and they're awake now in Chicago.
The crowd is here.
Now Chicago on a trade of interceptions gets it back at their own 44 after a 41-yard return officially for Lynch. Here's Neil Anderson's first carry. And they're waiting for Anderson, and the flag goes down, and we may have a face mask on that call. Bubba McDowell, the rookie from Miami of Florida. And it's going to go against Chicago, alluded to in the post-game defeat. Anderson wide open in the flat, and now 3 Oilers come up to get him. Bubba McDowell was there first, 11-yard gain, and that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 for Tomczak.
Again, a lot of time.
Wide open. And a first down to Ron Morris at the Houston 43-yard line. Robert Lyles made the tackle, number 93.
Zone defense.
Underneath, wide open again. Dennis Gentry. He's inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. That'll be shy of a first down, a 9-yard pickup. Al Smith again in on the tackle.
The coordinator for the Bears now, because he picked up on this defense right away.
Anderson on 3rd and 3. They run it, and they've got a first down at the 32-yard line. Neil Anderson tries the middle this time. Meade gets him around the ankles after a gain of about 4. Almost a down to play with. 2nd and about 1.5 yards. It's Muster. Breaks down to the grass of Ray Childress and falls to a first down at the 20.
Well, Muster is a long strider, as you know.
In Chicago, boy, it's flown by, hasn't it? A lot of rushing plays. First down, and Tomczak into the flat, and open is Anderson. And he's crushed at the 10-yard line. That'll be close to another first down.
Great offensive tackles for the Bears. And one's pulling. There's Colbert coming around the corner, cutting his man.
Anderson diving to the 6-yard line, and John Grimsley, 59, with Brown assisting on the tackle. Caught Herschel Walker just to duck in a note. Now they want 6, not 3, and here's their chance out of the shotgun. The quickie to the outside to Anderson.
We might have a pick play, Dick. Anderson was just too open.
Touchdowns, has his 9th of the year, and Dick seems more pleased. The use of the hands, the Oilers start on their own 19-yard line. Moon has a man wide open. Ernest Gibbons, 30. He's got speed, 40. Ernest Gibbons dragged down from behind inside the 35 of Chicago. 7-yard pass reception, so both wide receivers have 47-yarders. Here's Lorenzo White, spun around, breaks some tackles, and he's still on his feet. Ran through nearly the entire Bear team before they were able to get him down at about the 26-yard line. Four wide receivers, 3 to the left. Down the middle, and it's almost intercepted. 2 Bears in front of the intended target, Ernest Gibbons, and Jim Morrissey, and Durson collide, and Morrissey slow getting up. Moon not operating from the shotgun. Draw play to Highsmith, running room, and he's down to the 10-yard line. That's going to be very close to a first down.
That's an interesting story, isn't it? Dick Highsmith running the ball out of the backfield.
First and goal for Houston, trailing 7-0. They have to go to full 10. Running play on first down to Pinkett. And Little Allen from Notre Dame gets about 6 yards before the Chicago welcoming party puts up a stop. Pinkett again. Mike Singletary with one of his bone-crushing hits. 3rd and goal. Incomplete, and a flag is down.
Holding, 55, defense. First down.
John Roper. Oilers trying to tie it here midway through the 2nd quarter. Fumble, and Moon recovers at the 4-yard line. He was trying to hand off to White. First. And a flag goes down. Not fall in love with my arm and get the shorter passes, not all the long stuff. It is incomplete. And almost another ricochet for an interception as Singletary and Gale put the hit on Ernest Gibbons. Zendejas to try then a 32-yard, it's that 27-yard field goal. It is just inside that right upright, and the Oilers able to salvage 3 points out of 2 trips inside the Chicago 10.
When he's unblocked because of his size.
Matt Suey and Thomas Sanders are the setbacks now. Tom Sack throws again, and it is almost intercepted. Patrick Allen very close to knifing in front, but oh my, it was caught by the Bears. Second and 11. And is it intercepted or juggled at the 39-yard line? What's the call? Robert Lyles has it. No whistle yet. And Lyles stumbles down at the 42-yard line. Well, Houston starts from the 42 in Chicago territory, trailing 7-3. And on top, it's Moon going long for Hill. Touchdown! What a throw as Drew Hill outruns Zesty Jackson for the score. 1 for 47, and now 1 for 42 in a score. Not a bad average. 10-7 Oilers. And Moon has 3 over 40 in the first half today. Then Zendejas again aims it toward Mark Green. He's at the 30, breaks in the clear for a moment. And out to the 40, to the 42. What an effort by Mark Green. Chicago starts at the 42. Tomzak to the tight end Thornton. 49-yard line, a gain of nearly 9 before John Grimsley can wrestle him down. A reminder, our viewers will be selecting the Budweiser Most Valuable Player in today's game. We'll announce that at the conclusion of this. Inside to Muster. And he has the first down to the Houston 45-yard line. Little added push himself after the whistle. Grimsley again in on the tackle.
It was well blocked.
Back. They're thrown 11 times, and the ball's not hit the ground yet. 9 completions, 2 interceptions. There's another one. And close to a first down, Neil Anderson. John Grimsley makes the tackle. We're in the final 2 minutes of the half. The Bears trailing 10-7. Gentry is wide open, as are so many of the receivers, and he's bumped out of bounds with another first down at the 22. Patrick Allen made the tackle. Draw to Anderson. He's got some running room. Down to the 2-yard line.
But both Houston defensive linemen widen, and up he comes, and you see Matt Suey come through and just get a piece of the linebacker Grimsley. So Matt Suey made the final block, but what they did was just split those 2 linemen.
Will it be Anderson? Yes. Passes, should they wish. First timeout. Here you are. Moon into the flat to Drew Hill, who uses the sideline, stops the clock with 27 seconds. Signals Singletary calling the defensive shots as Moon drops the throw. Out of the backfield, it's Alan Pinkham. He heads for the sidelines and out of bounds, chased by Singletary at the Bear 46. So 16 seconds on the clock. Moon to this side. Nice catch by Haywood Jeffries, and it's a reception at the 34-yard line. 11 yards for the number 1 pick out of North Carolina State a couple of years ago, Haywood Jeffries. And that 43-yard attempt to cut the Bears' lead to 1. And he's way wide to the right. So after hitting 6 in a row, Tony Zendejas misfires to the right with 1 second remaining in this first half. Full hip of his. He coaches out in Lake Forest from a golf cart. Has had one hip replaced, and the good one is really a painful one. Glanville and the Oilers leave the field at Road Jinks. Will it continue? The Bears have a 4-point lead at the intermission. Starts with Muster and Anderson in the backfield. And comes out throwing. And goes long to the tight end, Thornton. And he has a first down near the 40-yard line. Well, he's gotten a lot of mileage out of that tight end from Cal State Fullerton of time to throw. Anderson breaks 1 tackle, fumbles the ball, and the Oilers recover at the 33-yard line. The hit was made by Bubba McDowell, and the recovery by John Grimsley. His opening day in camp as a rookie, Singletary. Shotgun, 3rd and 10. Going deep. Incomplete, but interference. Kenny Jack.
All 3 men were going for the ball.
21 defense. First down.
Donnell Wolford, the rookie cornerback, to take the lead. Alan Pinkett. Is he in? Not yet. Right to the goal line and stacked up.
That call was so tenuous.
Tennyson and Davis to tackle. Moon tries to sneak it in, and no signal.
Again, the quarterback sneak at this point on the field can backfire, because even though Moon may have scored, the officials can't see it because of the pile of people.
Highsmith. What a goal line stand by Dickens Bears.
Top for the score.
Well, that used to be Rozier. Zendejas hits what amounts to an extra point field goal of 19 yards. And it's 14 to 13, but 3 times inside the Bears' 10, and only 2 field goals for Houston. Rozier is our heavy runner. He gets those tough short yards. Underneath again, and the man is open. Thornton, the tight end, he fumbles, and Houston is recovered again.
I guess it's strictly a dollars and cents issue.
Moon to throw on 2nd and 9. Has a man, and it's intercepted by Wolford. What a catch!
Pass is one problem, is down the field, pure speed, and he'll develop those skills.
Anderson. And you can bet Ditka talking to his offense, hey, let's hold on to that football. He's not very patient with even 1 fumble.
Pass behind him.
Right, 3rd and 6, shotgun Tomczak. Again, just a 4-man rush. Tomczak's going to scramble. No, he's going to throw long to Gentry. Dennis Gentry all the way for a touchdown. Longest play of the year for Dennis Gentry.
There's a line stunt that leaves a big hole for Tomczak to move up through. Then he just lobs the ball up. Gentry breaks his pattern, starts up the field. Now it's all over. Steve Brown can't stay with him.
Oh, the long strike as Gentry says, come and get me. We're up by 8.
Starting to pay off.
Now 3rd and long. Tomczak pumps and then goes long. And it's intercepted by the Oilers. That's as good as a punt, however, down at the 22-yard line. But they've lost 2 already this year. And they're down today in Chicago. Moon looking for something big, has a man. And it's Ernest Gibbons, I believe. And they try to run it, and they don't make it. At the 30-yard line. The running game stuffed again. John Shannon playing for Richard Dent. And pressure from the Bears. And Montgomery going to run it, and he's going to make the first down. And, oh, boys, all but ripped apart as he goes skidding awkwardly to the sidelines and has the first down.
In the league, is a combination.
2nd and 10 for Moon. Up the middle, he finds Drew Hill and a first down at the Bear 45. Now Hill piling up some big numbers today. Now has 4 catches for 120 yards. His number was a great trade for Houston. Going long, he's got Jeffries open. What a catch! Touchdown!
What a catch.
Oh my! Has just enough speed and just enough lean and reach and hands to pull in a big 6.
What a great job. And he had to look finally over the other shoulder. He was looking right, then had to find the ball to his left like a center fielder would have to do.
Well, he's coming into his own this year, Bill. He had caught only 2 in the first 2 years, only 9 passes. Jeffries says we got a report on the injury. We'll pass it along to you.
With anybody.
Whoops. Zendejas. William Perry makes the interception. The Fridge is on the run. Shades of 85. We'll see if that missed extra point opportunity becomes a factor.
Well, we talked about the bomb having to do it for Houston.
Montgomery, who didn't kick the last time, it appeared he could have, ran for it, got a first down, and the Oilers sustained a drive that led to a touchdown. Mark Green at the other end and a booming spiral, but it's aimed out of bounds. It was way off line.
Way out of bounds.
Let's see where they mark this one. Had plenty of distance, a beautiful looking kick, but it was wide to the left and out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Inside to Anderson. One of his better runs of the day, a gain of almost 8 yards before Richard Johnson, defensive back, could make the tackle.
Ensuing years, because all these clubs have improved. Again, there's another trap.
And Anderson tripped up but gets the first down at the 39-yard line. The real born leader out of Pittsburgh. Gentry in the flat. Wrapped up, and a flag goes down as Steve Brown makes the tackle. Anderson got a 1 tackle. Boy, what an effort by Anderson. He could have lost a couple, but gains 3 or 4. And a draw is used. Gentry down to the 7-yard line. Looks as if he has the first down. Now the running backs. Tomczak in the end zone. Touchdown. Thornton. James Thornton.
Offense, but they find ways to get him open.
Kenny Johnson takes the kick. Gets a little seam. And he's out to the 39-yard line. Finally pushed out of bounds. 44 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Moon scrambling and Singletary chasing. And he'll go out of bounds. Thought the others didn't have their chances. Moon down the middle. Complete to Jeffries, bobbling the ball, and finally wraps it up at the 33-yard line. Dropped it again, but they say he was down. They stopped. The Oilers allowed only 2 field goals. To the sideline, to Curtis Duncan, his first catch today, and that'll please him. He's playing in front of a lot of friends and family and former schoolmates. Went to Northwestern.
Touchdown in this drive.
3:47 to go. Moon lobs it up. Duncan incomplete, and a flag goes down. The interference apparently against Wolford. Singletary charging up his troops. Moon will walk it in. Touchdown, Houston. 6. Jerry Glanville's Oilers are within a field goal of victory, and 3 minutes and 38 seconds remain. The game today, really into it now for Chicago. And they do run, and Pinkett slips through. Oh, breaks a tackle and another tackle. 1 man to beat. 40, 30. Caught from behind at the 20. What a play.
One big run.
There was a wide receiver off a defensive back who didn't realize it was a run. Here, Pinkett gets through, breaks a couple of tackles here. You see in the bottom of your picture, the wide receiver continued to run deep and took that defender with him, and he didn't realize that that was a running play all the way. And Jerry Glanville.
Well, look at this. He's going to beat him to the goal line. Boone can't take a loss here. He can't take a loss.
A keeper, and Moon down to the 12-yard line.
Beautiful call, Dick. Beautiful call.
And an injured Bear is Sean Gale. It's Lorenzo White. He has a touchdown. Seconds and 2 timeouts to try to come back. 33-28 Houston. And for the Bears and their vaunted defense, last week 42 points scored by Tampa Bay. Screen, Gentry. Whoa, he must have vaulted 6-7 yards out to the 33, but they don't get much yardage, and they stay in bounds. Almost would have been better off not catching that pass. Team to a win. He looks at 3rd down and 7. Breaks away, and incomplete. Chris Dishman breaks up the pass. Intercepted by Robert Lyles at the 36-yard line. Lyles has his second, and apparently the Oilers have a win, and look at them pour off the field.